Okay, so we're going to be graphing this equation. This is an equation of a line. So when we graph it, it's going to be a straight line using x and y intercepts. So we're going to apply what we learned yesterday. To find the x-intercept, what do we have to do? Someone else? We're going to set y equal to 0. Okay, so we'll do this one first. So using the equation, 2x plus 3 over 4y, instead of writing y, I'm making that 0, equals 21. Because we know that if y is 0, if y is 0, the x value will hit the x-intercept, right? Remember looking at a graph, x, y. If the y value is 0, it's going to touch the x-axis. Okay, so let's solve for x. 3 over 4 times 0, 0. 2x equals 21. Divide both sides by 2 to cancel this out. X equals 10.5. So we know that the graph is going to hit the x-axis at 10.50. We'll graph this after. Okay, so now we're going to find the y-intercept using the same equation. How do you find the y-intercept? Yes?
Putting the value for 0.
For x. Good. X. We're going to set x equal to 0. Okay, so same equation, 2x instead of x. That's going to be 0 plus 3 over 4 y equals 21. How do you undo a fraction? What's the opposite of divided by 4? Nico? If I multiply this by 4, that cancels out. What do I have to do to the right side? Whatever you do to the left side, you have to do to the right side. So what do I have to do to the right side? We have to multiply the right side by 4. Okay, 2 times 0 is 0. If I multiply this whole thing by 4, it cancels each other out. So I'm just left with the 3y. And 21 times 4, 84. You're always doing the opposite operation. Now we have 3y, which means 3 times y. What's the opposite of multiplying something by 3? That cancels out, right? So what do I have to do to the right side? Divide by 3. Y equals 28. The y-intercept is at 0, right? If x is 0, the y value is my intercept. So when we graph this, we know there's going to be another point at 0, 28. Okay, so because we know the x-intercept and the y-intercept, we know 2 points on the line. We know that the line is going to touch the y-axis at 0, 28, and it's going to touch the x-axis at 10.50. Can you plot those 2 points on the graph? Okay, for my y-axis, I chose a scale of 2. It's really difficult to see with this, but 0, 28 will be here. And the x-axis, I chose a scale of 1. So 10.5 will be right here. Those are 2 points on this line. All we do now is we take a ruler, connect the 2 points, and you have your line. Okay, we're going to, as a little review, we're going to find the slope of this line using the slope formula, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Who thinks that the slope is going to be a positive? Who thinks it's going to be a negative? Why?
Because the slope is decreasing.
Because the line's decreasing, exactly. Let's check. I'm going to make this x1, y1, and I'll make this x2, y2. Good. 0 minus 28 over 10.5 minus 0. What is it? Negative 28. So negative, good, over positive 10.5. Let's turn this into a decimal. What's a negative divided by a positive? So negative 2.6 repeating.
Made with Doodlecast Pro.